Yo, what's going on, Rockstars? Your boy Samson X here. So how you doing? Huh? How's the wife? How's your kids? How's work going? I'm just playing, man. I don't give a fuck about you. Man, nigga, you mad disrespectful. Why you gotta do him like that, man? Because I'm pissed off again, bro. Nah, Samson, you wildin' out, B. You wildin' out. Why you so mad? Why you always so mad, motherfucker? Because these fat acceptance people have got me going crazy again, man. They got me going crazy. Damn, nigga, you gonna give yourself a motherfucking hernia. You keep starting these videos all angry and shit. You gonna give yourself a motherfucking hernia. You wildin', B. You wildin'. Yo, shut your mouth and go back to New York, man. Go on, go away, go away, go on, go on. Anyway, you might be thinking, why is he doing another fat acceptance video again? Well, my last one's doing good numbers, and it's still doing good numbers. I'm nearly at 1,000 views, man, and it's nothing big by any stretch of the imagination, but for me right now, that's a lot. And I'm doing it again to get them good numbers. So, without further ado, let's take a big old belly flop into this madness. Pun intended. Let's get it.
Welcome, everybody. Dorothy, describe your body for me.
Curvy, voluptuous, carefree, and just...
Hey, no. Stop right there. Stop. Right? Don't even go there. Nah. Don't even play that. Look. Meg Thee Stallion is curvy. Stefflon Don is curvy. You are fat. Just own it.
Big and
Jenny,
beautiful.
what about you? How do you think your body is viewed here in Australia?
Oh, well, I think that there tends to be a perception that fat is linked with, illness, undesirability, perhaps laziness, gluttonous, those kinds of words.
But how do you feel in yourself about your size?
Well, it's changed over the years, and I mean, one of my earliest memories is my mother going to a weight loss group and taking me along. I was just colouring in the corner, and she put on weight that week, so she had to wear a pig snout and sing a piggy song in that group.
What the fuck? Nah. What? Yo. Nah, for real though. Did they really make her do this? Ross Clark. Did they actually make her do that? Fellas, I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to say, honestly. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I've got nothing. Serious. Don't look at me like that. I've got nothing to say, seriously. If you've got something to say, leave it in the comments, because right now, I'm speechless, man. I've got nothing.
So, Julia, you're a fitness trainer. What do you think of Jenny and Dorothy being happy with their bodies?
I think that's fantastic. Are you healthy? Have you been to the doctors and they've told you that you're healthy?
Well, I think that's quite a loaded question, because I don't think anyone here who's thin is going to be asked that. So I guess that's what I would say to that answer, that we have to look as well at the assumptions that are made. And I would say you can't actually tell someone's lifestyle or health by looking at them. I do think that there's such a health focus in our country that I call it healthism, a kind of moral obligation for people to be healthy. And I think that we have to watch that.
Yo! My man asked you a yes or no question. A simple yes or no would have sufficed. But how much tippy-toeing and dancing do you need to do around that question? I mean, like I said, my man just asked you a yes or no question, and you just full-on crip walked around the question, you get me? Just to avoid saying, no, I'm not healthy.
I think one of the prevailing things that are happening here is that what I'm hearing is this intense sort of discussion around self-hatred and when you're in a bigger body. And I wanted to ask people, like down the front there, you who's 20, is your life better? Are you happier? Is everything better now that you're slightly smaller than you were before? I mean, I think one of the things
let's get an answer to the question. Are you?
Absolutely. And I'm not a little bit smaller, I'm a lot smaller. And I did do research into everything. I can still have kids, and that may not have happened if I had stayed the size I was. Like, my question to you is, can you honestly say that you are 100% happy and healthy? Like, you have no medical conditions whatsoever. You have no problems at all with your health at
Okay,
your
can we
weight
have an
as compared to...
Can we have an answer? No. The question's been asked. What's the answer?
I think it's really interesting that I feel like I need to justify my existence in this room.
No, but
right
hang on a
now.
minute. You asked her to justify her decision,
I
and
asked
she's
her if she was
asking.
happy. I didn't ask her to justify what her health issues now, or if there is any.
But have you got any health issues?
No, I'm perfectly happy.
Wow, the amount of fucking contradiction. Are you fucking serious right now? Huh? All she did was reciprocate what you asked her. And yet again, you fucking tippy-toe and dance around this question. No wonder I can feel my floor shaking. Fucking hell, man. No accountability? Seriously?
I'd love to know, like, what do you see as healthy with eating?
Yeah, it's interesting that you've just assumed that I eat bad food because
No,
of my
I'd love to
size.
know.
God damn, man. Why are you so bitter? Fucking hell. All she did was ask you a question and you're getting so defensive. But for real, man, I don't understand why you're getting so salty. You want some more salt with that? Sprinkle, sprinkle, motherfucker. Real talk though, I don't know how someone could go out of their way to make such a simple question so hard. You get me? It don't make no fucking sense. And who are we kidding here? You obviously eat Mackies every day, so we're not stupid. We're not stupid. Don't pull the other one.
Because if you're really healthy, do you have any joint issues, or so you're completely...
I swim 2.5 kilometres a day.
You swim 2.5 kilometres a day. So do beluga whales, but they stay the same size. Look, I'm sorry, but I just cannot get the picture out of my mind. Her swimming in the water like a whale going... Nah, I play too much, man. I play too much, I do.
I walk, I exercise all the time. I am in a synchronized swimming team, and I really resent the fact that I have to actually justify my existence and my ability to live in the world in a bigger body.
Here we go again with this. I exercise every day, but I'm still fat. Look, even if you're the slightest bit into fitness, everyone knows at this point you cannot out-train a bad diet. So you might be doing all this exercising, but you're definitely not eating right. That's how it works. Like, we're not stupid, you get me?
But we're all talking about health tonight. I mean, the whole show is about weight and health.
No,
so
what
it's
we're
not an
talking
unreasonable...
about is surgery, and we haven't actually talked about the possibility that you can actually live in your life.
No, but we
in
have.
this body.
We have talked about that. But all I'm saying is that a question to anyone about what they eat in the context of this program, anyone in this room, is perfectly reasonable.
I think those questions have been asked a lot, and I guess what we're saying is that there are other ways to frame a discussion about fat, not just about health. And also, I do think that it's problematic that you're asking individual people, are you healthy? Because even
I'm not asking anyone if they're healthy.
Well, not necessarily you.
No. Hang on, don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh my gosh, man. The amount of deflection is fucking crazy. Honestly, and you can see the look on her face anytime someone asks her a question where she kind of has to, you know, take accountability a little bit, or has to own the fact that she's fat as fuck. Like, you can literally see the scorn and bitterness on her face, man. Like I said before, if you want to be fat, just own it. And stop with this bullshit about taking this victim mentality kind of fucking road and saying that you feel like you have to justify yourself in a bigger body. Like I said before, if you're fat, just own it. Just be fat and shut the fuck up about it. Either that, or take the steps that it takes to better your life and lose some weight. If I can talk about this because I've earned my stripes. This ain't a muscle suit, this is real shit. Like, any of you lot out there who's been on my channel long enough, you know for a fact that I take the gym very, very, very seriously. You get me? So, like I say, I've earned the right to speak on this.
What I ate.
Because Julius asked, sorry, I don't know your name, but Julius asked you before Jenny what you ate and you avoided the answer.
No, I answered the question differently.
But you're saying you're healthy. I want to know. Like,
no,
if you're healthy, I want to know.
I said that I wouldn't answer that question because I felt that a lot of thin people would not be asked that question. We're being asked to justify an existence.
Well, I'll tell you what I eat. I'm quite comfortable to tell you what I eat every single day.
I'll just finish my statement, and that is that I think this conflation of fat and health is one thing, but another thing is whether a fat person's healthy or not is not necessarily the primary question that I think we should focus on the whole time here.
But here we go again with the victim mentality. Look, I don't know how else you could frame these questions, right? You've come on a show that's talking all about health, and you voluntarily put yourself there. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, sit the fuck down and listen to these people berate you. It's not like that. It's not, that's not it. You get me? You chose to come here, and when you hear these questions and you realise that, damn, I'm out of shape. I need to get my shit together. That hurts your feelings. It does. We can all see that you're butthurt. You are salty. Sprinkle, sprinkle, motherfucker. You're so salty that everyone can see. You get me? And just a little side note from this topic. I don't normally like to take the piss out of how people look, because that's kind of low. But can we just discuss how this guy right here next to her is staring at her? Man looks like a human hedgehog, man. Jesus Christ, he looks like Wurzel Gummidge. Fucking guy needs sorting out, man. He needs sacking. Like I said before, the amount of effort that you're putting in to go out of your way to not answer a yes or no, a simple yes or no question is fucking astronomical. Because like the other lady in the pink, that she said, I'll tell you straight up what I eat every day. I'll tell you straight up, yes, I'm healthy. She knows how to answer a yes or no question. And the dude as well. I don't know, I think they're like husband and wife or something. They look like they've got the same last name. So yes, them two know how to answer a straight yes or no question. But the very fact that you try and dance around the question and tippy-toe around it, to say all this, to make it long, just goes to show that being fat for you hurts your fucking feelings. You know what I mean? Everyone with a pair of eyes can see that it burns you down to your core. Because if it didn't burn you down to your core, you'd say, yes, I'm fat and I don't give a fuck. But when you do what you do, it's obvious to everybody. So with that being said, serious question, why don't you go through the steps it takes to lose weight? Why? Because you don't want to take accountability. You're lazy. You're a fuck up. Let's be honest. What I'm saying might sound harsh, but then again, I don't give a lot of fucks. You're a fuck up. You need to get your mind together. You feel me? Like I said before, that show you went on today should be a wake-up call. All the things, all these patterns forming in your life should be a wake-up call. But no, instead of walking towards solving the problem, you try and drag everything to you. You get what I'm saying? So just blame it on everyone else. Blame it on society. Blame it on the media. Blame it on diet culture. Blame it on the boogie. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on the alcohol. The alcohol. Yeah, that's a banger that is, man. You remember that tune? Yeah, but anyway, like I say, no accountability, man. And just the very fact that you take zero accountability, quite frankly, it's fucking disturbing. Honestly, man. That's the reason I'm awake at night. So, it's just crazy. And furthermore, do you want to know why I earned the stripes to talk about this? Let me be real with you right now. When I was much younger, I was fat, right? So I've been there. I know how it feels for people to take a look at you and call you a fat bastard, call you a fat prick, call you a fat motherfucker. Get me? I know how that feels. And I didn't want that. Like, you don't want that as well. So what did I do about it? I got in the gym and I fucking busted my ass. And I climbed and climbed and climbed the mountain to get to where I am now. You feel me? And when people look at me, like, especially people that I haven't seen for a while, go, oh, yo, Samson, what's going on, man? You looking healthy, how you doing? I'm like, yo, thank you, man, thank you. I've just been hitting the gym hard, and I'm still doing it to this day, you get me? And that's a good feeling. Don't you want to feel like that too? And not even that, on top of that, when you keep going to the gym every day, you get to that point where it's like going to the playground when you were 6. Honestly, man, I get that same feeling. You know, once in a while when I take a week off, when I take that deload week, and then I come back to it again, I just get this crazy feeling of endorphins running through my body. Like, I'm itching for it, man. I just want to hit the gym. I just want to lift some heavy shit. I want to sweat. You get me? And I'm sure some of you good men and women that are into fitness can totally relate. And that's what I want for you. I know it doesn't sound like it. I know I'm being all harsh and I'm being a bit rah-rah. But I do have compassion. Despite my gruff exterior, I do have a heart. So why not you take that step? It is not as alien as you think it is, right? You think diet culture is this big, bad, oppressive thing. It's not. Like, yo, listen, first of all, the first tip I can give to you is stop fucking saying the word diet. That's where you fail, right? Because a diet, what do you do with a diet? You hop on a diet. And when you hop on something, there's an implication that you're eventually going to hop off. You feel me? So with that being said, a mind hack for you and a way to overcome that obstacle is stop saying the word diet. Call it your eating plan or your lifestyle. And it doesn't have to be oppressive. You don't have to eat bunny rabbit food. It doesn't have to be salads and all that crap, right? You can have a little fun with it. You can throw a bunch of vegetables into a fucking frying pan and fry it with olive oil. Don't fry it with sunflower oil. If you fry it with olive oil, season them a little bit, this shit tastes absolutely beautiful. And you pair it with, like, I don't know, a bit of chicken breast, good protein. And that protein isn't just for muscle building. It helps you burn more calories at rest. Is the word thermogenic? If I got it wrong, get down below in the comments and correct me. But hypothermic, that's it. Has a hypothermic effect. So you burn more calories at rest, you get me? That's what protein is good for. It's not just the building blocks of your muscle, which is the main thing. It does that too. So if you educate yourself and stop being so oppressive to yourself, that's what you're doing. You're being oppressive to yourself. That's where the oppression comes from. And to be honest with you, I've got no sympathy for that. The only thing I can do is give you advice. And if you don't want to take it, that's up to you. Stay a fucking loser. But I know what my kings and queens, I know we're on our road to greatness all the time. You feel me? And that's all I really got to say about it. And with that, it's a wrap. Go ahead and follow my Instagram at SamsonXTheGuy. Send me a DM if you got anything kooky to send me, anything crazy to send me. Go ahead and slide into the DMs. If you got any serious inquiries, go ahead and hit on my email down below, which you can find linked at samsonxdirect@outlook.com. If you got anything kooky to put in the comments, you got anything crazy, you want to tell me to go fuck myself, leave it down below in the comments. That's what the comment section's there for. And until next time, hang loose.